waits for no one. No one but me.
We dance to the drums of war, and all our hearts beat as one.
The new Guardians of the Ancient expansion meta is slowly settling, and we're starting to learn which champions appear to be in the more kind of dominant decks we're seeing, and which ones we're going to be seeing a bit less of. This video will rank the new champions from worst to best, talking a bit about the champions' potential uses, and why Bom and I have ranked them in that position, with a quick look at their level up animations for good measure. Who is the best new champion? Guardians of the Ancient. This video has been done in collaboration with BomberTV. Please remember to like and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications too. So let's dive in.
I am gonna shake things up.
Malphite belongs to the Targon region and is a 7 mana costing champion with Tough. It levels up when you've summoned 12 plus mana of landmarks and has the effect to create an unstoppable force every time you have an attack token, which basically stuns all your opposing units and followers. The whole board's just going to get stunned on your opponent's side of the field. Malphite has a very interesting design. He's underwhelming before leveling up, but almost unstoppable once leveled up. In the right deck, he's pretty simple to level him up though, especially with certain cards that can really kind of get some landmarks out like there's no tomorrow. His landmark and stun synergies give us two main candidates to pair him with, Talia and Yasuo. With Talia, you're looking at a more mid-range deck looking to sacrifice the early game to have an explosive middle game, whilst with Yasuo it's a bit more of a control deck, whilst you're looking to stabilise and slow down the game with stuns and then finish off when both champions are leveled up. As his level 1 card is a bit underwhelming and there's fewer potential decks around right now, and maybe his kind of playstyle being tad on the slow side, I've decided to rank him number 3 on this list. Zilean is the latest champion to be added to the Shurima region. He costs 2 mana, and when played you create 4 time bombs in your opponent's deck, and then you do a predict. Time bomb is a landmark with countdown 1 that deals to all opposing units and Nexus 1 damage, and you also get the ability to draw 1 and advance other allied time bombs. When leveled up, he creates a fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card used in a life round, very much fitting in style with his kind of time travel-esque nature. Zilean is a very interesting champion. The main synergy with him coming to predict and spamming certain cards, so Go Hard is the kind of fit we see for him right now, as you can reliably predict multiple copies of Go Hard, and after he levels up you can basically double every Go Hard you cast, plus loads of pack your bags, and you're going to be destroying loads of cards and damaging your opponent's Nexus. He seems to have a pretty hard time leveling up though, even if initially it does look like an easier condition. You've got to do 2 time bombs, but this is harder than it looks. You can kind of compare him to Twisted Fate in terms of playstyle. In the sense he's quite unique and a bit different to other champions. So overall, Zilean I would say is a very interesting champion, but you always need to be considerate that more kind of spam cards are needed in the future to really make him meta. I have a feeling there'll be some synergy with Piltover and Zorn potentially, and we may start to see some decks with this pop up. As there's many possibilities with this card, we've ranked him number 2. The only reason why he's not number 1 is due to the level up condition being a bit on the slow side, and the number 1 ranked champion on this list being the best we've seen probably for a while.
We dance to the drums of war, and all our hearts beat as one.
Irelia has the unique mechanic and probably won't be seen in other archetypes, but she's so flexible that there are multiple synergies with her. For example, Azir works very well with her by basically summoning more attacking units to level her up quickly whilst also buffing himself up, so it's a win-win there. And Azir Irelia, let's face it, is a deck that is already really prevalent in the meta and has some fantastic synergies, and probably my favourite deck so far that's popped up this expansion. Misfortune also has a strong synergy with the Blade Dance, as they also count as attacks, thus levelling up Misfortune pretty quickly. Irelia on her own also is pretty strong, providing constant value generation and protecting herself once she levels up with Blade Surge. Blade Dance is an extremely powerful mechanic, and a deck as the Irelia is already looking like it's going to stay. I don't think many of you were expecting Irelia not to be a number 1 deck, so she rightly appears number 1 on this video. Irelia is the latest champion to join the Iona region. She costs 3 mana, has quick attack, and creates a flawless duet when you have an attack token. Once 12 plus allies have attacked, she levels up, and when allies attack she creates a blade surge in the hand, and it all revolves around her swapping places on the boards and doing a blade stance with flawless duet. And there we go guys, I wanted to create this short video whilst you're all waiting for the meta to settle, as I know all of you are waiting for the top 10 decks patch 2.7, so I thought this would be a nice kind of way to bridge us in that kind of gap. Hopefully this has given you a good idea of some of the decks to try and maybe which champions you should be targeting first when you're doing your deck building. Who is your new favourite champion? I would love to hear in the comments. Up next is Top 10 Decks Patch 2.7, taking a look at the wide range of decks that are having really good win rates in the current meta. The data presented here is analysed by BomberTV using MOBA analytics. He's a master tier player with a background in game theory and game design. He took the most winning archetypes into master tier, excluding ones with small play rates, analysed their key properties on why they are so strong. Link to his channel is in a pinned comment and in the card above. I've recently set up an Instagram account, @LoreGuides, and I'll be doing a giveaway shortly. Please follow this account for see posts about new videos, and will be in a chance of winning this giveaway. Please remember to like and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications too. See you next time guys.